Hello, hello, welcome everybody. It's been so long since I've corresponded with you guys, but I thought it was a perfect time to get in touch with you, especially if you have seen what's happening with this symbol, this app that you see on screen, Snapchat. Now, if you have kids, you definitely would know what Snapchat is, or you would see them giggling into their phones. If you're like me, and I'm sure people like Herman and Brooke know what Snapchat is. Herman and Brooke are part of our team as well. Like if you're like me, us, we like to be ahead in technology. Snapchat is one of these. You can go into your mobile store right now, Play Store, Google Store, iTunes, and download Snapchat. Add me. My ID is Faith Emmanuel BU, right? Faith Emmanuel BU, FAITHEMMANUEL. Anyways, the point is, uh, right before your very eyes, right in our time, under your noses, right? Snapchat has gone public. They've gone IPO, and that's exactly, this is the symbol for Snapchat, right? And that is exactly what we have and we are waiting for with Bookcoins. Okay, so Bookcoins is going to go public by the year 2020. Their aim is to be a 230 billion company. They have a target of reaching 100 million users and having, I think, 100 merchants. Of course, there are targets to reach before they can go public on the NASDAQ. And here's what the good news is. You and I have shares of Bookcoin, the company, before it even goes public. Now, that's what pre-IPO shares mean, and that is a pretty huge deal. Let me show you what happened with Snapchat, okay? So I've opened a few pages. Snapchat, where is that? Where is that? Oh, there. Look at this. This is from CNN Money, right? So the usually when companies, most often and almost 9 out of 10 times, when a company goes public like Snapchat or Facebook or Google or Twitter or even Alibaba, when these companies, okay, for those who don't know what NASDAQ is the stock market in America, the largest stock market on the planet, right? That's where Facebook is trading, that's where Google is trading, Twitter, and all the big guys, Microsoft, all the big boys are trading there. Okay, their stocks are available to the public to buy, to purchase. Okay, but now it's a different price when you're buying from the stock market. It's a different price if you got the shares like the owners before it went public. Okay, and so usually whenever these companies go public, it's only the big hedge funds, big companies, and those with connections that are able to purchase pre-IPO shares. IPO is initial public offering, which means it goes onto the stock market. Okay, so it became headlines when this Californian high school made millions from Snapchat and this IPO. Okay, you should just go over to Google and check it out, read the story. Okay, so and the whole point how they got into this, they got a hold of Snapchat stocks. This was about 4 to 5 years ago when Snapchat just started. I think around 2011, right? So it's going to be 6 years. 6 years. 6 years. In 2011 is when they got the Snapchat. The story is there how a parent of one of the students in school is a venture capitalist, and that's why they got in. He convinced them that it's a good buy, and when I say goodbye, it's a good buy, a potential goodbye. This is when it started, and when it started, I'll show you what they thought it was. Okay, what people thought Snapchat was. Where is it? Where is it? Hold on a second, please. Um, 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 um. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. So here's what a lot of people talked about, and I mean, they wrote off Snapchat when it started. I'm highlighting it here. You can read it for yourself. Many wrote Snapchat off as a tool for sexting, like sex texting, okay? Because it was completely revolutionary. It was completely different. It's on a limited audience. The posts that you put up, disappears in 24 hours. The idea of the owner, I like Snapchat. I like the idea. It was to convey. It was revolutionary. It was not in the market. It was to convey your life story or your how you feel in a day through pictures, and it lasts for 24 hours. That's it. Okay, so imagine you being a school principal and listening to someone pitch you Snapchat. You go on Google, look at Snapchat, and this is what you see. Snapchat is a tool for sexting. It's like, what? Okay, and you have a venture capitalist telling you it may be a good buy. Okay, in 2011, it took five 5 to 6 years for it to reach a number of users. Okay, and that's when they went public. In fact, people called this guy who's the owner, Evan, what's his name, where's that guy's, Evan Spiegel. So they called him a fool because Facebook offered to buy the app for 3 billion. Where's in 2014, 2013? Oh, there, offered to buy Snapchat for 3 billion USD in 2013. It was at a time that Snapchat was not making money. It was not so big. It had a lot of bugs, and of course, it was called the sexting app. Okay. Evan turned down that offer because he obviously had this in mind to go public with it, to go into the stock market. Okay, so forget 3 billion today. What he owns in terms of the shares is more than 4 billion. Okay, 1 billion more with a B. Okay, so that's the power of going public on a stock market. And this is just a technological app. All right, here's the thing. So this school put in $15,000, invested $15,000 into Snapchat, and when it went public, its opening day, it started trading at $17. It quickly jumped up to $24, and this app has now. And so this app, on the opening day of going public, the value of the share climbed 7,750 times. Okay, so which means just bare minimum, if you just had $1,000 worth of stocks, it would be more than $77,000 already. Okay, so this school had invested 15,000 USD, okay, of stocks, purchased stocks worth 15,000, and the exact value is not known because it keeps fluctuating. But on the opening day, it sold a lot of its shares. On Thursday, the school sold a lot of its shares. It put 15,000, remember, okay, and just selling its shares on the opening day, it raised around $24 million. It still has shares that it hasn't sold. What was its investment? 15,000. It still has a lot of those shares remaining. They sold a few shares, most of the shares or major part of the shares, whatever it is, and $24 million is the profit margins already. Okay, in cash, already in cash. Okay, now Snapchat, the stock market value of Snapchat is going up and down. It reached $24. It started at 17, it reached 24, it came down to 20. Everybody who bought Snapchat after it went to the stock market, everyone who saw the hype and entered it after it opened in the NASDAQ, they saw the hype. It's a herd mentality. So because of the hype, everybody started jumping in. It climbed up and then it fell down to $20. Okay, so they are like scratching their heads. They have to wait. But for people who have the pre-IPO shares like this high school, they don't care. They don't care. Man, even at $17 at the opening day, they are in huge profits. It went to 24. Even if it goes to 30 and comes down to 20 and comes back to 17 or goes down to 10, my gosh, the school is in huge profits. Why? Because they got the shares at dirt cheap at pre-IPO share prices. Okay, and ladies and gentlemen, that's what you and I have with Bookcoins. Okay, now when we talk about Bookcoins, it's a silver company. When you look at, it's a silver bullion bar company, and by 2020, the aim is to have the largest, what's that? What was it called? The world's largest digital silver bullion trading platform. That's the aim for 2020. Okay, there are a couple of very, very interesting things coming up, like on the 25th, in another 3 days, there are some strategic partnerships which with one of the guys, which I'll show you, is with this guy, Alvin Chow, Sun City. Okay, he's a billionaire. Okay, he's in the casino and the gaming industry. He's, I think, worth 25 billion. He's one of those few billionaires from the gaming. They call it gaming industry because it's casinos, right? Uh, he's a billionaire. The Sun City organization owns multiple businesses like hotels, casinos in about 23 countries. And now, using in this collaboration that's coming on the 25th, Bookcoins, digital currency, which in which you have silver, real silver holding as your. Okay, I'm not going to explain the whole thing about Bookcoins, but it's just digital currency that has silver as its backing, silver metal. So when you can transfer, you can use it as money. It's real money. It's not just worthless printed paper like the currency notes you have in your wallet, which has no backing, no gold, no silver. This is real money. This is a protection against inflation, right? And this Bookcoins is one of the world's first digital currencies which has silver backing. So Sun City is going to start accepting Bookcoins in all its casinos, its hotels, which in itself will bring in a large volume of users, especially in places like Macau, where we have major casino players, the Chinese casino players. They are big. Okay, they're big. You have, if you are wondering if Chinese casino players are big, go to Las Vegas and check out the casino players who come in there. The Chinese players are big. Okay, they're talking in millions, billions worth. Now, these are the users that are going to start using Bookcoins, and it's going to take the value of Bookcoins up, the value as a company. All of this affects into stock valuation. Okay, so on 25th, there's an event. I don't know clearly what and how, all the details of it. So I'll wait till the 25th. But yeah, we are not doing a partnership with some grocery store owner. This guy is a billionaire, okay? And he has running businesses right now in 23 countries, and he sees the power of Bookcoins and a silver backed currency. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, the financial system is changing very fast. Okay, we have cryptocurrencies, we have this metal backed currencies coming up. There are research that shows that within the next 5 to 10 years, probably the US dollar will no longer be as popular as it is now. It's losing its value, which is obvious because it has no backing. Okay, so now I don't know what it's going to be in 5 or 10 years, but the point is the system is changing. Okay, so this is the plan. They are planning to reach 1 million merchants, which would take the company value to around 187 billion. Okay, they want to get 100 million users. In this 100 million users are all those casino players. So they're going to start coming when they start using it in Sun City businesses, the billionaires businesses, right? In their hotels, when you go to book the hotel, when you go to play in the casino, you can use your Bookcoin. So they are all users. Okay, that will take it to about 47.5 billion when they reach 100 million users. And this is the target for Bookcoins. 230 billion is the target company valuation. Okay, Bookcoins is already trading in the OTC market in the USA. By the end of 2017, they want to reach a share price of $1 per share. And by 2020, before they enter NASDAQ, they want to be at, or they want to enter NASDAQ at $11.77. Okay, Snapchat entered NASDAQ at $17. Bookcoins wants to enter NASDAQ at $11. Okay, here's just a fun information for you. You remember the billionaire that Bookcoins is going to have this partnership with, Sun City, right? These are the net profits they make on a monthly basis, 20 billion USD. Every month their turnover is about 400 billion and their profits are in 20 billion. So we're not talking about carrots and potatoes in your grocery store. Okay, these guys are serious. This is the IPO team that's taking care of the Bookcoins IPO process. You see, it's a huge team. It's not just one guy. There's a lot of work that goes in. There are targets to reach. There's business volume to come in, users, etc., etc. So 2020 is the target, but the work is happening. Believe me, it's happening right now behind the scenes. Okay. Dato is an honorary title given by the government, Dato Sri. Alex Yao is the CEO of Bookcoins. He is a very, very well-respected, well-connected, influential businessman based out of Malaysia. Very good connections in China as well. So a very big visionary man, big guy, very, very smart guy. Thank God for him. Okay, so this is the IPO team. This is the IT team, right? Here you see the sales and marketing team. I recently heard that Europe is also growing in its sales and marketing. All of this is going to bring in more users, okay? These are a bunch of pictures from the global events. Oh, there. Europe and United States, right? So everything is on silver, and by 2020, I think they want to have the world's largest digital silver trading platform. So it's something new. Don't ask me the details of it. It's going to happen. They know what it is. They have a vision. They're going to move in it. Most of the details for us, sometimes because we're not exposed to that realm, it may be hard for us to understand, but we are moving that side. It's the same way that they couldn't understand what Snapchat CEO was doing, man. And he just defied Snapchat, right? He just defied the industry's knowledge, defied the industry's norms to create a billion-dollar app, right? Just to give you an idea of how influential Dato Sri Alex is, here is the Malaysian Prime Minister Najib Razak. He had visited China recently on a state visit, official visit, and he met with this aerospace group to bring in these guys into into Malaysia, this navigation system, satellite navigation system. And here is Dato Sri Alex, the CEO of Bookcoins, right there in a high-level confidential meeting, you know, with Malaysia and China, international meeting to bring this aerospace group or satellite navigation system into China. Okay, there you see Chairman of ASN Telecom Malaysia, Dato Sri Alex Yao. That's the Bookcoins CEO. Another one, he's also the owner of this huge shopping mall called Gateway Center Point, right? That's Dato Sri Alex again. Dato Sri Alex again. He owns it. It's a shopping mall which now accepts Bookcoins again as currency. Again, when you accept Bookcoins in a shopping mall and people can pay with Bookcoins and they get rewards for using Bookcoins, that's again users. Bookcoins has the target of 100 million users, and they will reach 100 million users and 1 million merchants or whatever the target was by 2020. Okay, so this is to give you an idea of where Bookcoins is going. It's very exciting. I also wanted to show you my back office, how many I hold in one of my accounts. That's 27,397. That's the USD value. So that's 27,000. I have another 8 or 9,000 in my second account. So a total of 35,000, maybe 34 or 35,000 USD worth Bookcoins. Shares in USD. Okay. So now I don't know the price at which we're getting it. I do not know all the details. Interesting. Bookcoins car program. Okay, so I do not know all the details. All right, because I've been very focused with a bunch of other things, but I do keep an eye on what is happening with Bookcoins. And when we are on an IPO track, when our target is NASDAQ, it's happening now. We are already in the OTC market. When we are moving towards NASDAQ, things are not as quick as they should. I mean, as it seems to be. It seems so easy. Why don't you just register and go to NASDAQ? Well, yeah, I mean, if you do that without those number of users, you don't have the volume, the business, you're just going to crash. You're not even going to enter into the stock market, you know. Even a listing into NASDAQ costs millions. Okay, it's an intense program, and that's why you see that IPO team of Bookcoins is a huge bunch, and they're already working from now. It's what, 2017? We are 3 years, just 3 years away from 2020. So I really trust in Bookcoins, and this is not a technology app, okay? Snapchat, I don't know, maybe another year it's going to be there, maybe it's not going to be there, I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's just technology. Technology keeps evolving. Okay, what we have in hand is real silver, real metal. You should read this, guys. Why buy silver? 10 reasons to invest in silver now. When you compare it with gold, look at this. Okay, just an idea. Silver, metal. Okay, this is not stock market. This is just silver, the metal. When you compare gold and silver, 1970 to 1980, the rate of return on silver metal, 3,000%. Look at gold, it was just 2,300. 2008 to 2011, the last a few years ago, look at the rate of growth for silver, 448% growth, return on investment if you add silver, as opposed to 166%. Okay, that's the rate of profit. Silver always outperforms gold because silver is undervalued. Silver is cheaper. It's so much cheaper than, oh, there's 1/70th the price of gold, right? And it does the same work as gold. It protects your wealth in real precious metal, right? And it grows much faster because it's it's lesser in value, it's undervalued. Yeah, so as the use of silver keeps growing and the users grow, and people now, a lot of investors see the power of silver as a wealth savings. They don't trust printed cash as much as they now start trusting. They've now started trusting precious metals like gold, silver, cryptocurrencies, all of these different things. So the world consciousness is changing towards money. They understand that real money is uh, assets and valuables that does not depreciate with time, like printed paper or currency note, okay, but appreciates with time. So things are changing, which brings Bookcoins very, very relevant, because Bookcoins is not, you're not going to be chipping away silver blocks to pay a grocery store guy, okay? You're going to have it in the digital money form through your app, transfer credit from your app to the grocery store owner, and at the same time, that means now that grocery store owner, you can pay him like $1 worth in silver using your app. Digital money, but it's real silver, which you can redeem at any time. So the usage of silver and digital money and trading precious metals is going to keep growing in time over the next few months, next few years. You will see that it's happening, okay? And that's where we are at a very, very strategic place. We are pioneers in this through Bookcoins. You and I hold pre-IPO shares with the company that's pioneering a movement, okay, in the center of such a movement, okay, in a shift, in the center of a shift. Now that's the word I'm looking for, shift, okay. And whenever there are shifts, there's always huge wealth transfers, okay. So So that's my update on Bookcoins. I'm very excited about Bookcoins. Yes, there's time to wait, and you have to wait a bit till 2020 is just 3 years away. Okay. Um, and at the same time, yeah, that's it for now. If there's some more updates after the 25th, because of the event they're holding today, um, not today, the event they're holding in on the 25th, I will let you guys know, right? I hope all of you are having a great time. Go and read up on the stories of Snapchat and that school that made millions, and see the potential of excuse me, pre-IPO shares. All right. God bless you. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.